What is good, everybody? So today I'm planning on showing you guys the second damage on my brand new 2018 BMW M4 that I've had for about 2 months now, and so it's still brand new in my eyes, fresh mileage on it. Two things of damage, and the first one happened within 6 days of owning the car, which is ridiculous. But what I'm going to do with that, and what I planned on doing, was showing you guys the damage, then taking you guys to wash the car and show you guys like a little bit more detailed, and then go over kind of like my car washing process. Maybe I'll say that for another video, but it's nasty out. It wasn't supposed to rain today. It was supposed to be cloudy, and you can see this, it's rainy. So there's no point to wash my car. Tomorrow it's going to be cloudy as well, and it's supposed to rain Wednesday, and then no more rain after that. So I want to wash my car though, because there's a bunch of rain on it, and I park in a parking deck, so I don't have to worry about it. But maybe that's what we're gonna do. I don't know if you can see it behind me. I've been doing my taxes all day. This is the first year for me that I'm doing taxes. I'm fully self-employed, and I don't get taxed from YouTube, so I have to keep up with all of my expenses, everything to write off. There's so much to do. I just went through probably 1,000 different receipts from traveling and all that. It's so much, and I just got the majority of it done and sent it over to my accountant, and now I'm going to hopefully be done with that for the day. I need to cook something, and then maybe I'll head out, so we'll see. One day I'm going to explain to you guys the parking situation here. As you can see, I like to pick a spot that's away from everything, and I'm going to drive my car up to the top floor so you guys can see the damage properly. But I park right here typically, or something like this, so no one can door ding me, because I am not about that door ding life. I guess I'll set up the tripod because I haven't done a cold start yet today. It got a little bit nicer out, but it's too late for me to go wash my car. I love how the lights wake up. Watch this. Ooh, love that. Let me give you guys a little bit of a backstory before I go any farther and show you the current damage. So I bought my car brand new off the showroom. There was one thing that was wrong with it. There was a little bit of a dent on the right door, and that was from somebody in the showroom, but they popped it out. It was a paintless dent repair, easily fixed like that. But other than that, car was perfect. So I was on my way home 6 days into having it, like less than 600 miles. I was trying to get my break-in period, because with these M4s you have to drive 1,500 miles before you can actually go over like 5,000 RPMs for the break-in period. And so I wasn't even at that yet, and I was driving on the highway, and this Maserati tried to play with me. And when I say play with me, I mean he tried to race me. Obviously I can't go over 5,000 RPM, so I'm not trying to race him. He just comes by me, sits next to me, then takes off. And so I'm driving in the middle lane, and then he goes to the left, and then he just kind of like cuts off a little bit, like dips off the side of the road a little bit, and then cuts all the way across and throws tons of rocks back and gets 4 dents on my hood. And I'll put up pictures, and chip them down to the metal on the hood. Deep. So actual dents. That was very disheartening, because I had just gotten the car, and I was planning on getting a ceramic coating on the car, and you don't want to do that if you have chips under it, because then they'll be visibly seen. And I wanted to do a clear bra. I couldn't even get an appointment to get a clear bra or a ceramic coating in the time that I had the car, because the place was backed up. So at this point I think, well, what are the odds of it happening again? Let me go ahead, pay to get it fixed, because I got a quote, $750 to do the hood. Didn't need to be blended in the fenders or anything, because the paint is pretty fresh. The front bumper has a few little chips here and there. I'll show you guys, but the bumper is gonna get kind of messed up, and you can't see it as much. When you're looking at the hood, you're looking straight down, and you can clearly see everything. With the bumper, you can't as much. So I got it done. It was about a week and a half later. I had to wait, and then I had to push it back, because my girlfriend lives 3.5 hours away, if you don't know, and I had to drive and see her, and I needed my car because I was not gonna have it for a week. So I got it fixed. Everything's good. It came out perfect. It looked like it never happened. Then a week goes by, and I have to go see my girlfriend again, and I try to be very cautious about, driving behind cars, hoping the lighting got a little bit better. It's very in and out because of the sun and the clouds. But on the way there, no problems. Maybe like a little bit of a rock chip here or there that was just something that's easily fixed, nothing where you can really notice it, because they're going to get those rock chips regardless. If you drive the car, you're going to get rock chips, and I'm fine with that. But a lot of those you can just fill in with like a little bit of touch up, like there's a Dr. Color chip, which I'll get into later. On the way back, I was in the left lane, my girlfriend's following me back, and I'm going pretty slow the whole way. I'm not being aggressive driving, and out of nowhere, an 18-wheeler cuts into the left lane trying to pass another car, and boom, I hear these rock chips. Now, I had taped the front end of the car, but not the hood because the paint was still fresh, 2 weeks fresh. I taped the front end of the car so it wouldn't get any of those rock chips, taped the carbon fiber on the front side, and I didn't have any problems. You can see by the picture of that. And so I thought maybe it just hit the bumper. Please have it have hit the bumper. I get home, and this is what I see. Look at that. Look how bad that is. It's down past the paint, past the clear coat, and you can see it's very... Now I know that with a freshly painted hood, it's gonna make it more prone to getting rock chips because the paint is not as cured, and I understood that. I probably shouldn't have been driving, but I needed to go see my girlfriend. It was Valentine's Day. It just had to be done, and I thought there was no point to get a rental car, and that happened. So now I'm struck with what do I do next. Honestly, I'm kind of already over it though, because it happened a few days ago and I can't really do anything about it. So I want to ask what I should do if you're a car person watching this. The car has 3,000 miles on it, so the paint is still pretty fresh, and that chip is on there and there's nothing much I can do about it. I'm going to try to get the Dr. Color chip in. I bought that for my car and see if that works. Now if that looks decent, which I don't think it will, then maybe I'll leave it. But either I pay $2,500 for a clear ball and ceramic coating. That's after everything. The clear ball is $1,500. Ceramic coating is $1,000. It's by a very high quality place here. And I obviously have to pay $750 to get the hood painted and then rental car. So then I'm looking at $3,250 for all that minus the rental car. Or do I just wrap the car? Just go for a new color, cover up that chip, you won't even be able to see it, and change the color because I'm a big fan of Nardo Gray and would love to do my car in that color. So let me know what you guys think, because it's a tough thing when you, like, I don't want to be like too, you know, protective over the car, but it is an expensive car. It's the most expensive car I've ever purchased, and I'm protective over it because I love it. It's like my dream car. So I have my dream car. It's been damaged twice within 3,000 miles in 3 months of me owning it. So it's just kind of tough, because I just want it to be perfect, and I know it's not gonna be perfect. A little rock chips here and there are fine, little nicks, but actual has dents in the hood, and you can clearly see that by looking over it. I don't know. I'll show you guys some of the ones on the bumper right now, so you can see I'm okay with them. So like, there's one here that's a pretty big one that's pretty noticeable. There's one here. You know, there's a bunch on here. There's one right there. You probably can't see that. I taped this carbon fiber up, so that's fine. And then there's a few here and there. I think there's one right here. Yeah, that's a pretty bad one right there. So there's a decent amount of like chips on there, but for the hood, when the car is washed, because I know it's dirty right now, you can clearly see it. So let me know what you guys think. This is another spot I like to park in, but I normally don't park like this. I usually back in, but I was just, you know, pulling in. But it gives me like perfect amount of room over here, as well as up here. I don't have to worry about anything. So I like this spot. Other than that though, this car is absolutely perfect. I love every little thing about it. I'm so happy with all the options I put on the car. If you don't know, I haven't really gave a backstory on everything, but I'm just in love with this car. The only other thing I wish I got was a carbon fiber roof, but I mean, with all the options they had, 2 M4s there, brand new. One was gray with competition package as well, but it didn't have the executive package, which is the 360 cameras and like some of the luxurious more features. And it had the carbon fiber roof, but this one didn't have the competition wheels, but is a competition and had the sunroof. So it just made more sense overall. But I do feel like I'm just rambling at this point. Now, this is the first video that's gonna be on this, or second video that's gonna be on this channel. I don't know if you guys know me from the other videos that I make. If not, I'm gonna be making more car geared content on this channel and showing you guys, you know, just different things. I got a lot of stuff I wanna show you. There's just like the different cars at the apartment complex I live at, because I live at a pretty nice place in the city here. There's a ton of nice cars here. There's like, even just right here, there's Aston Martin, Porsche Panamera. There's like 3 M4s on this, like my car is basic here. And there's just a bunch of other stuff. One of the neighbors has an Aventador SV. So I want to go through one day and just show you guys all the different cars, and then go to different car meets and bring you guys along with me and just start documenting that kind of stuff in more vlog style, showing you my life to this channel. So the sun's coming back out. I think that's going to wrap it up for this one. If you guys are ready to see more content like this, you gotta let me know down below. I know this one was kind of all around, a little bit different, but I think the next video might be me washing my car, or a video of maybe, I don't know, talk about the things that are done to the car, options on the car, why I bought it, why it's my dream car, different stuff like that. We'll see. Thank you guys for watching. Leave a like, subscribe here if you want to.